Alpinestars Tech Air is the culmination of 20 years of research and development, tens of thousands of man-hours, and millions of kilometers of data logging and testing, both on the track and on public roads. And that's not to mention the thousands of crashes not only our world-class riders have sustained in developing this revolutionary product, but also all the customers who have entrusted their safety, protection, and well-being to Alpinestars products, especially the cutting-edge technology that is Tech Air. Tech Air 5 is the latest state-of-the-art motorcycle airbag protection system to join the current and growing family of Tech Air Race and Tech Air Street systems. And like these systems, the Alpinestars Tech Air 5 is a slim, fully autonomous, integrated motorcycle airbag system that's completely independent of the motorcycle and is designed to provide full upper body protection ahead of the first impact in a crash. The key word here being ahead, be it with the rider and the bike, another vehicle, the ground, an object, or obstacle. The difference here with the Tech Air 5 is that it's compatible with any properly fitting motorcycle jacket. So to elaborate further on what we mean by any properly fitting jacket, the Tech Air 5 can be worn, of course, under any Alpinestars Tech Air compatible or Tech Air ready jacket, be it leather or textile, or any brand leather or textile jacket with 4 centimeters or 1.6 inches of circumference around the rider's torso to allow sufficient room for the airbag to safely deploy in the event of a crash. At Alpinestars, our goal is to provide protective equipment to any and all types of motorcyclists, regardless of the type of bike they ride or whether they wear a Tech Air compatible garment or not, to be able to benefit from this ultimate form of motorcycle protection. With the new Tech Air 5, riders can continue wearing their favorite riding jacket provided it fits properly. Additionally, we want to make motorcycling as inviting and safe as possible, especially to new or entry-level riders, to help those riders with the confidence in knowing that they have the best protection available. So, how does it work? The Tech Air 5 is fully integrated in the sense that not only is it worn underneath the jacket, but also because the system's operation is fully contained within the vest. There are no tethers, there are no connections to any physical sensors on their bike, and there is no GPS used in detecting a crash scenario. Instead, the system operates using a series of tri-axial sensors, including 3 accelerometers and 3 gyroscopes, and they sense in 3 dimensions across 3 axes, X, Y, and Z. These sensors communicate with the ACU, or Airbag Control Unit, the microcomputer inside the upper portion of the back protector on a millisecond level, sending data inputs every millisecond. So that's 1,000 times a second. There's also an algorithm built into the system that knows and understands what it looks like to be in a crash, something that Alpinestars has been developing for over 15 years. As the sensors communicate information to the ACU, if the system detects and determines, based on the algorithm, that there's a crash happening, and this could be any type of crash, be it a loss of control, resulting in either a high side or a low side, or an impact or collision, there are 2 argon canisters which will deploy simultaneously to inflate the airbag bladder. Argon is an inert gas, which uses a pyrotechnic to deploy. And from the moment of imminent crash detection to full inflation of the airbag takes 25 milliseconds for the most common sizes. A little bit faster at 20 milliseconds for the smaller sizes, and up to a maximum of 40 milliseconds for the largest 4XL size, which of course has a larger volume. So to put that into perspective, the average blink of an eye is 190 milliseconds. So it's 8 times faster than that. In fact, 25 milliseconds is 1/40th of a second, literally instantaneous. And so for any area covered by the airbag, which in addition to the CE Level 1 Nucleon KR cell back protector, includes the full back, shoulders, upper arms, collarbones, chest, and sides. So for any of those areas, the amount of impact force transferred through to the body generated from a crash is reduced by up to 95%. These are the most highly impact prone and/or vulnerable areas in a motorcycle accident. And the Tech Air 5, along with the race and street systems, provide the largest protection area available in the market today. To speak more about the 95% reduction in impact force transmitted through to the body and explain how and where this number comes from, it's important to understand how CE certification works and what the numbers mean. CE certification includes level 1 and level 2 standards, but the impact force numbers are different for passive protectors, like the armor found in your elbows, shoulders, and back, and airbag protection. For a CE level 1 rated passive back protector, like this one right here, it's mandated that under standardized testing, no more than 18 kilonewtons of force be transferred through to the body upon impact. For a CE level 2 rated passive back protector, it's mandated that no more than 9 kilonewtons of force be transferred through to the body. For a CE level 1 rated airbag protection system, it's required that no more than 4.5 kilonewtons of force be transferred through. And for a CE level 2 rated airbag, which the Tech Air 5 is certified to, it's no more than 2.5 kilonewtons. However, under third-party independent testing by a company called SGS, an official CE certification company ensuring for conformity with European personal protection regulations, the Tech Air 5 actually consistently transmits less than 1 kilonewton of impact force through to the body. Providing this amount of reduced impact force is essentially the equivalent of 18 CE level 1 rated back protectors or 9 CE level 2 rated back protectors. We can agree that 95% is a dramatic decrease. And it's the reason why you see riders like Marc Marquez, among others, although he's probably the best example, crash so hard only to walk away unscathed or without serious injury. In fact, due to airbag protection technology, it's been a compulsory rule since 2017 that any rider in MotoGP, Moto2, and Moto3 be wearing some form of an airbag system. And the majority of riders are choosing and wearing Alpinestars Tech Air. Additionally, road racing isn't the only discipline of motorcycle racing that is requiring mandatory use of airbag systems. Starting in 2021, American Flat Track requires riders across all classes to be wearing an airbag system, and the Dakar Rally has also made it mandatory for both riders competing on motorcycles and four-wheelers to be wearing them as well. Though research and development and testing for these bespoke systems within these specific disciplines, of course, started many years ago. One of the great benefits of the Tech Air 5 system is how versatile it is, or can be, depending on the type of riding you do. Not only does it give you the freedom to wear it under any properly fitting garment, but it also offers you the ability to select between algorithms, which include street and now race. Riding on the street and riding on a road racing track are or can be two very different environments. And as such, the Tech Air 5 offers riders the flexibility to have the highest level of protection wherever your two wheels take you. The street algorithm, which the Tech Air 5 comes pre-programmed with, is specifically designed and optimized for street use, although it will allow you to do some light off-road riding with your adventure bike. More on that later. Likewise, the race algorithm is specifically designed and optimized for racetrack use only. And this of course includes any organized competition use or just for fun track days. This is because the nature of riding on a racetrack, with its much higher average speeds, elevated braking and acceleration forces, and increased lean angles, is much different from what's considered normal for the street. The race algorithm is fine-tuned and more sensitive to these types of riding conditions. Additionally, riding on the street of course requires you to stop every so often, and the Tech Air 5 street algorithm keeps the system armed, even while at a stop, like at an intersection for example, whereas the race algorithm does not. The race algorithm only arms when you're moving and up to speed. So if you were to get rear-ended while stationary, the Tech Air 5 while in street mode would deploy, but not if you're in race mode. To build on this a little further, if you're the type of rider who likes to suit up, drag knee, and ride in the canyons or whatever your local twisty roads are, you can wear your Tech Air 5 underneath your properly fitting 1- or 2-piece suit in street mode without a problem, because after all, you're still on the street and not on a track. So just as a summary, street mode is for riding on the street or light off-road with your ADV bike, and race mode is for any sort of racetrack use. The system should not be used on the street in race mode. So back to light off-roading. The Tech Air 5 will allow you to venture off-road, but within the average capabilities of your typical adventure bike. So this would include dirt roads, fire roads, gravel roads, and light to moderate trails. So long as you're not jumping or riding more aggressively, the riding you would likely do on a dirt bike, you'll be fine. If the trail, however, does get bumpy, you can easily disarm the system by simply disconnecting the magnetic Velcro flap, or by disarming it with the app, whatever is easier. And once you're back onto the road or a smoother path, you can easily reactivate the system by reconnecting the magnetic Velcro strap. So what happens then when it deploys? So once the system deploys in the event of an accident, the airbag stays fully inflated for over 5 seconds. And this is because the average length of a crash is only a few seconds. And if you've ever been in a crash, even though everything seems to be happening in slow motion, really it's over and done with very quickly. So you have full protection for over double that time. Over the course of the next couple minutes, the airbag will slowly start to self-deflate. So what happens then after the system deploys? For any service or repacking needs, Alpinestars or a Tech Air service center will be servicing the systems. And for the first 3 deployments, only the argon canisters will need to be replaced, unless the airbag bladder was damaged during the crash. After the 3rd deployment, on the 3rd repack, this service will require the argon canisters and the bladder to be replaced. Additionally, with any service, the whole system will be cleaned, fully inspected, and updated to the latest software and algorithms, if not already current. Turnaround time will take approximately 1 week, depending on Alpinestars or the Tech Air Service Center availability. And this is exclusive of shipping time. However, servicing is typically faster, and it depends more so on the shipping and how far the system must travel and be shipped than anything else. Looking at its construction, the whole Tech Air 5 system has been designed to be as lightweight, low profile, and breathable as possible. And some of the measures taken to ensure this are, of course, the breathable mesh main construction of the system, which in addition is gray in color to reduce heat absorption. The mesh material underneath the arms is even more lightweight and flexible to improve comfort and increase breathability to the armpits, key areas in regulating body temperature. The Nucleon KR cell style back protector also serves several functions. Aside from providing essential protection to the rider, not just from impacts, but also protecting the electronic components of the system as well, the open cell design allows for cooling airflow to flow through to the body while simultaneously allowing heat to easily escape. Beyond that, the airbag bladder itself is laser cut perforated for increased rider ventilation. And inside the system, up against the rider's back, is a 3D mesh net designed to create a large surface area for cooling airflow through as well. Also, don't worry about riding in wet conditions either, as the electrical components of the Tech Air 5 are water resistant, especially under the outer garment. All of these designs combine to form a super lightweight, low profile, and breathable system that, when activated, provides an exponential amount of impact protection compared to the armor that already comes standard in a CE certified motorcycling jacket or garment. There's a host of other features that really set the Tech Air 5 apart from any other system as well. For instance, it comes in 8 different sizes, from extra small to 4XL. Offering options for riders of any size or build. And it offers 30 hours of active riding battery life. There's no need to charge it on a nightly or even weekly basis. That depends, of course, on how often and how far you usually ride. And charging is done via a convenient magnetic quick connect USB cable. And a low or dead battery will take approximately 4 hours to fully charge. Additionally, 1 hour of charge time will give you 7 to 8 hours of active ride time. The zipper also features a convenient magnetic connection at the bottom to help make zipping up even easier, and especially if you already have your gloves on. Finally, the Tech Air 5 is Bluetooth enabled and comes with an Alpinestars app for your mobile phone. From its most basic functions, the free app will allow you to see current live system information, including battery life and system status. It will also notify and allow you to wirelessly download software and algorithm updates, as well as the convenience of switching back and forth from race and street algorithms. Also, it'll provide access to important or frequently inquired about Tech Air information, along with the ability for direct customer service messaging. Additionally, it'll provide the My Ride Trip Diary and Ride Statistics feature, which will be manually activated by the user, but will allow riders to track and record information from their ride. It'll provide turn-by-turn GPS tracking of your ride on an enhanced Google map with distance, speed, top speed, average speed, and time. Another feature of the app is that it can notify Alpinestars of any feedback the user may want to communicate, or in the case of an accident, send a report directly to us about the performance of the system. And the information supplied by MyRide will allow Alpinestars to provide better assistance to users, as well as to contribute to the continuous development of the Tech Air airbag technology. One important thing to keep in mind is that the Tech Air 5 does not need to be connected to the app for the system to work. The Tech Air 5 system will function as designed as an intelligent protective safety device, regardless of whether your phone is connected to it or not. With the Tech Air 5, any and all motorcyclists, regardless of their level of riding experience, the type of motorcycle they ride, or the jacket they wear, can all benefit from the same protection technology the world's fastest riders rely on to keep them safe. For those of you considering riding for the first time, or if you know anyone contemplating taking up motorcycling, with the Tech Air 5, riding has never been more inviting. Please feel free to like, comment, and share this video with anyone you feel could benefit from it. For any other questions or information, please do not hesitate to reach out to your local dealer or Alpinestars directly. For 58 years, Alpinestars has been the world leader in high-performance protective motorsports apparel and equipment. The Tech Air 5 is our latest technical innovation that makes it safer than ever to ride a motorcycle. Alpinestars protects.